All right, we are ready for our live stream for Civilization 6. Don't know how many more of these we're going to have. I mean, I guess quite a few, because we don't know exactly when Civ 7 is going to be coming out next year, but, you know, it is on its way. Let me get the camera turned on. Let's see. There we go. Twitch says an ad is starting soon, but I don't see an ad starting soon. I'm a little confused. Let's see. Let me make sure it's not stuck on something weird. It says ad starting soon. All right. Well, all going to get started here. Hopefully anybody on Twitch will be back momentarily. Oh, there it goes. Now it's going. So I'll just talk through this for those of you on YouTube, because I don't think YouTube's running an ad. Let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to be playing as Molly here. And let me just get into advanced setup. Obviously, we're playing on Deity. As always, playing as Molly, which will be Mansa Musa here. I have played as Mansa Musa a couple times. We lost as him. Definitely the last few times we played as him. He's a good leader. It's been a while. I haven't played as him for a couple years now, it seems like. I think I lost to like a science fic or something weird like that. I don't remember exactly. We're going to go ahead and bump this up to a large. But since we have played as Mansa Musa, I am going to try out the Monopolies and Corporations mode. And kind of reading through this. Control, improve, and expand upon luxury resources. The Monopolies and Corporations mode enables you to build profitable industries around luxury resources, found corporations to further their development, and manufacture unique products to secure your place in capitalist history. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm at standard, not large. And other than that, I don't think anything else really changes here. I mean, we do prefer more desert. We can find lots of good desert stuff. So I could make the water, like the rainfall, a little bit more arid, right? We might do that just to give us a little bit of fun here. Have some fun with Mansa Musa. Actually, is it arid or would it be low water? I think just arid, right? We're okay with that. Might be a mixture of both, to be honest. But this will be okay. Resources, do we want abundant resources? You know, let's just get abundant resources. If we're going to be playing with a bunch of luxury resources, let's just have resources everywhere. All right, I think I'm okay with that. Monopolies and corporations mode turned on. And everything else just turned on. Here's our game random seed, map random seed. If for some reason you want to play along, I guess I could pause on that for just a moment. But there we go. Let's see if we get a good map here, hopefully. Lots of desert. And we'll talk through what Mansa Musa does here momentarily. He's all about money. That's the reason why I was okay with playing the Monopolies and Corporations mode. Because he likes the monies.
Of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Mansa Musa, great king of Mali, you are blessed with wealth beyond comprehension, yet you remain uncorrupted.
Hey Joe, how's it going?
Raise your eyes from the marketplace to the heavens, and satisfy your heart's great yearning for peace. Protect the prosperity of your people, and history will write your name in golden letters. Golden letters.
All right. So we've got several things here. Obviously, again, most of these are going to be playing towards good gold. In fact, I think all of them actually play really well with good gold. We got the Sahel merchants. International trade routes gain +1 gold for every flat desert tile in the origin city and receive +1 trade capacity every time you enter a golden age. So we're going to have lots of trade routes, and the more deserts we have, the better. We got the songs of the whatever. City centers gain +1 faith and +1 food for every adjacent desert and desert hills tile. So because we have a desert start, we're not going to have a lot of food from that. This is a way for us to get a little extra food from our city centers because of it. Mines receive -1 production, which is crazy, but they get +4 gold. So we're going to be less about producing things and more about buying everything we need. That's definitely going to be our goal here. The good thing about gold, and I've said this in a few, like, strategy kind of videos and things like that before. Production is city-based productivity, right? Gold is empire-based productivity. So we could have 2 or 3 amazing cities that have lots and lots of gold, and they're going to be able to lift up those cities that might not have that much gold or production or anything like that. So gold is a good resource to have and a good way for this to play because it helps the entire empire, right? We don't have to worry about any bad production cities. We just buy everything they need. We can purchase commercial hub districts with faith, district buildings with faith, I should say. And then we do get -30% production towards buildings or training units. So we are penalized for trying to build stuff, specifically units and buildings. We want to buy everything we can. We got the Mandakalu Cavalry. It replaces the Knight. Trader units are immune to being plundered if they're within 4 tiles of one of these cavalry units, which is great on a land tile specifically. And then combat victories provide gold equal to 100% of the unit's base combat strength. So I don't know how much warring we'll do, but if we do get into any warring, we'll have some protection there, which will be nice. And then finally, we have the Saguba, which is a commercial hub replacement. It is obviously cheaper, as usual, with most of the unique buildings, or unique districts, I should say. Units, buildings, and districts are cheaper to purchase with gold and faith within that city. So again, going back to that idea that we're buying everything. We're not building stuff. We're buying just about everything. It's going to be cheaper for anybody that has a Saguba. And then you get a +2 gold bonus for each adjacent holy site and +2 gold bonus for each from a tile containing a river's edge. Some of that's broken off. And then we get a gold bonus for every 2 adjacent districts. So lots of adjacency stuff for our Sagubas. We're going to be lots of gold from those. We're going to be doing some little triangles or diamonds with our Sagubas and holy sites. We'll see how that plays out, but it should be really good. Yeah, let's jump into this. Oh, wow. We actually don't start on desert. It's, maybe not ideal. We really want to start on the desert, or at least next to the desert, right? So if we were to move over to this tile right here, we would at least have 2 flat desert tiles adjacent to us, and we could get a little bit of food from that just by default. Alternatively, we can move into this tile. I mean, we're not going to be able to build this turn anyway if we move here. We can move into this tile and then have 3 adjacent desert tiles. That might not be too bad. I think either way, we do move over. And we'll see what we have available. Okay, so we do have this. I think next turn there's a good chance we're just going to settle here. Or we could settle here on the river and have 3 adjacencies as well. That might not be too bad. Yeah, that actually might be okay. Settle right here, have 3 flat, actually 4 flats, so that'll actually give us even more food. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to move you up here just to kind of get a little bit of vision. And that is that. Did we already discover a second continent, or is that just the first continent? Yeah, it's just the first continent. I don't know why I've never paid attention to that before. All right, we're going to move. Yeah, I mean, I like building on the hill, but I think this is going to be a better move for us. Lots of food to start off with. A little bit of delay getting started here, but is it for every 2 adjacent? Do we not? Oh, we don't see it on the tile itself. We must be getting the food within the city. I was like, I'm confused. Where's our extra food? There we go. We got 5 food from the city center, and we do have some faith coming in from the city center. Why 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it hills or flat? Did I read it wrong? Yeah, desert hills. Okay, that's perfect. I keep thinking about this one. This is the one that's only flat desert tiles. This one down here is flat and hills. So there we go. So that was a good start. That's going to get us lots of faith, lots of gold. Should be able to get us religion, I would think. We shall see. All right, technology. I mean, we definitely want to move our way up to the Sagubas pretty quickly. We also want to be able to get holy sites. Let's start pushing towards holy sites right away and see where that gets us. And we're going to move you up here to go after that. Not really seeing a lot of desert on this map. For a map that's supposed to be a little bit less... Did I change a setting and actually forget to lock in the arid? Because it doesn't feel very arid right now. Let's go ahead and get us a scout here. Now, our building stuff is not going to be great. Again, we want to buy as much as we can. But that doesn't mean we don't do any building. We're going to be doing some building, obviously, along the way. Johannesburg, you are... That's not great. We don't care about production. I mean, I guess it will help us lift up a little bit. Again, we can't buy literally everything, at least not early in the game. So I guess it'll help a little bit. It's not really what we were looking for. I feel like there's a lot more water on here than I was hoping for. I was hoping we'd have a massive spot. Maybe I needed to double up. Like I said, do the arid and do the low sea levels. France nearby. Interesting. Well, the fact that we moved over here gets us a little bit further away from her. We're going to be able to get an early Pantheon here. Lots of resources. Obviously, with the Monopolies mode, we're going to want to play around that as much as we can. I haven't played with it. I don't know exactly how the Monopoly thing works, to be perfectly honest. So we'll figure that out as we go along. Faith from adjacent desert tiles for holy sites. Get more amenities and housings if we have a holy site adjacent to a river. Really, we want anything that would give us... Not production. We don't care about production as much. Honestly, getting a free settler. This one's hardly ever open this early because it's usually one of the first ones that the AI grabs. I think we got to grab that one. Let's get going on a second settler right away. Now we don't have a unit to escort you right now. That Plains Hills tile is off limits. I mean, we're just gonna have to settle on like not desert plot tiles. I mean, there's just no other option here. I think settling right over here is probably a good idea, which does put us back towards France, but gets us next to a bunch of resources. If we're gonna go that direction, we're gonna go unescorted just because the warrior is nearby. So I'm hoping we can keep you safe here. Okay, Vietnam here. I have some good food to start with and some good luxuries nearby. I think we go for it. Again, production is so terrible. Let's see here. I mean, I think getting an early builder would be great. Also wouldn't mind a pair of slingers. Let's just start working on a slinger. Again, we have to keep our production cycles on something. Even if we're planning on buying most of the stuff, we do have production cycles. So every once in a while, we're going to be able to get something out of it. Another French city just popped up. I mean, we do want to get a few cities here, right? We want to be able to pull in a bunch of resources into our control. Haven't really decided what victory type we're going to go for. We're going to basically go for whatever we feel like. I mean, money is going to make it easy to get just about anything. An early builder would probably be a good idea.
It is not wisdom, but authority.
Alright, let's get the boost against barbarians. I'm assuming we're going to have some here soon. Obviously, gold and faith is going to be helpful for us in a lot of ways. Boost for foreign trade. What is that from? Oh, that was from getting 3 city-states. Oh, second continent. Okay. I got it confused. So there's another continent right down here. Well, hello there. Africa. We're gonna get our warrior back here in a moment. There's a third city-state. Valletta. Buying city center buildings with faith, and we buy things cheaper with faith, so that's actually a good combo. And my goodness, there's a lot of city-states around us.
Clay must feel happy.
I'm not as concerned about wonders right now. There's a few that would be good, obviously, but anything that's going to get us trade routes would be good. Carthage. All right. Now we're already being denounced. She's going to be coming to war against us very, very soon. That's the typical deity AI that we know and love. Not a lot of space for us to spread out here. It's actually kind of a rough start. Do not be surprised if we have to restart this run here in a bit, because this is not the start I was hoping for. Push up towards archery. I have a feeling we're going to need it soon. Alright, she's about to declare war. She's about to attack us. No surprise there whatsoever. Probably will take that city, actually. It's going to take us so long to get that unit out. Could try and buy us a unit right now. Let's buy another warrior. What? You attacked me? I wasn't expecting that. It's not a surprise war if I know it's coming. I mean, they're about the same, so it doesn't really matter which one we attack here. It looks like we are going to lose that, although thankfully there's a barbarian helping us out a little bit. Not enough, though. Could take you out. Honestly, I don't think we can do much here. I think we're just going to lose that city. Probably means a restart. I'm not happy about the fact that we didn't get a lot of desert. I was trying to get desert, because that's just the whole point of playing Mali, is he gets lots of desert. Lots of bonuses. Oh, she just completely destroyed it. That was our free city too. All right, I think we're gonna restart because I'm not. Again, I was like I'm a little bummed out about the lack of desert stuff. What did I? Was something wrong with the settings? I figured R.E.D would make it work, right? Let's just do an automatic, just a restart. If it doesn't look like we get a lot of desert again, I will go back and change it to low sea level and see if that helps.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water to the great beasts of the Stone Age.
I mean, we could have recovered from losing a city there. That's not the reason why we restarted. It was kind of a combination of that and just not being happy with it.
Now begins your greatest quest.
Too ready for Civ 7. Wishing that reveal would hurry up. Yeah, it'd be good to see some more about Civ 7 soon. I'd really like to just know the date. Kind of be able to plan ahead. Still not a lot of desert. All right, you know what? Let me restart. Let me go back to the main menu. I'm going to lower it to like low sea level and see if that will, combination with R.E.D will give us things. Change my YouTube name by way of formula. Tell me. Yep, I think I've seen that. I think I figured that one out. Just because you're a channel member, and so I was like, oh, well, the channel member that used to be Telrenar is no longer there, and there's this new one named Tashin Out, who has the same number of months. I'm assuming that's who that is. But thank you for clarifying. All right, let's do this again. Let's just make sure we can hopefully get our best chance for lots of desert tiles. I'm looking for Mansa Musa. We want to go to a large or standard map. We're going to go. Oh, temperature hot. That's what I needed. Temperature hot. Okay, see, I figured rainfall would mean no deserts because technically deserts are places. Deserts does not mean hot weather. I know that for a fact. I live in a desert area or a borderline desert area in Colorado. And it's not because of sand. It's not because of heat. It's because of lack of precipitation. Lack of precipitation is what defines a desert, not the temperature. I guarantee you that. So that's where I got confused. But in this context of this game, hot means more desert. But we will go ahead and make it hot and arid. And I'll leave the sea level the same. That should be fine. I think those two combinations will make up for it. We will go ahead and make sure resources are abundant just for fun. And obviously deity. Okay, so I'm happy with this now. That should definitely get us deserts now. All right, and there's the game, random seed map, random seed. We should get a good start this time. What are you hoping for out of Civ 7? Might make a good video, to be honest. Honestly, it's hard for me to say. And the reason it's hard for me to say is that something different from any other Civ, honestly. I have been happy every time they have made something new. I was happy when they went from, you know, stacks of units to single tile units. I thought that was a great move. When they went from, you know, blocks, squares, basically, to hexes, I thought that was a good move. So I feel like personally for me, anytime they've made something different that you just didn't see in the civilization before that, it has been a good thing. 9 times out of 10. And so it's hard for me to say, here's what I want to see, because most of the time when people say, here's what I want to see, it's usually something that already existed in either a current Civ or, you know, the previous Civ or the one they're playing now. And I don't want that. I want something completely different. Give me something that still feels like Civilization, but be completely different. Just give me something new, something different, something we haven't seen. That's what I'm hoping for with Civilization 7. So hopefully, again, like I said, I mean, I'd still like to keep one tile per 1 unit per tile. I like that way better than the stacks of units. I thought the stacks of units was not fun for me personally. it just felt clunky. So I think that's a much better way to do it. And obviously hexes. So the two things they've already added that they've changed, I do like those. I think those are great additions. It's just other things I'd like to see them just use their imagination, come up with something new. All right, we do have a much bigger desert spot over here. Then we're going to settle on the other side of the river here. Give us lots of tiles around us. And we could settle more in the middle of the desert, but I'd like to settle more around the outer edge of the desert with all of my cities, essentially. I could settle here. Well, actually, that wouldn't help. I'll say maybe that would leave a spot for a city up there, but it would not. I could move down to the elephants. I think moving here is going to be fine. It does lose us a turn again, but I think we're going to be okay. We already found another continent. So let's just get a good chunk of early faith and food. I love Civ 4, but yeah, since 1 unit per turn came, I can't play anymore. I like everything else about Civ 4 except the units. I think the death stacks of units is the thing that keeps me from playing Civ 4. Otherwise, I probably would still go back and play some Civ 4. But when I play Civ 4, then I get the death stacks of units. I'm just like, this is not fun for me anymore. Would you like family lines changing leaders throughout a game, like Old World? I would say no. And the reason I say no is because that's actually what I've played a little bit of Old World. It works for Old World, but Old World as a whole is just not as good, quite frankly. Truth be told, I actually sat down and started recording a Let's Play for Old World. And I got, you know, a couple hours into the play and I was like, I'm just not having fun. Old World just was not. There's something there with Old World that could be fun. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It just wasn't quite what I was looking for. So I stopped playing that recording. So yeah, Old World's got some good features, but I definitely don't think I like the idea of, I like the leaders. I like the idea of just a single, that's Civ. That is something that has to stick around with Civ, is just static leaders that last the entire history. I mean, it makes no sense, obviously, historically. A leader's not going to live that long, but it just fits. It fits Civilization's thing. Civilization, leader, they go together, boom, there you go. That's what makes Civilization different from a lot of the other games that we've played, is that I do want leaders and Civilization bonuses to matter. So if you go look at Millennia, it feels like it doesn't matter which civilization you play as, because the civilizations don't even have, there's nothing to them. They're just colors. All the civilization is in Millennia is just a color. That's really all it means. And to me, that's like boring. I get that you develop what your nation is dynamically as you go throughout the entire run, but I like the idea of starting off with some bonuses and things like that that are very specific to civilization, give you a flavor for that civilization historically. And granted, that's where the history stops. You get the flavor of the historical civilization, and that's it. After everything after that is, you cannot say anything's historical at all after that. But I think that's what makes Civilization very unique and special. So Civ bonuses, leader bonuses, I think are still, in my mind, critical. Mohenjo-Daro. Good to get some full housing if we can stay near rivers, which we're going to try to stay near some rivers for the most part. Let's go check out, see how big this desert is. I'd like to be able to put quite a few cities around this desert, if at all possible. Oh, this is a big desert. This is nice. We're going to be able to fill this desert with cities. The good news about deserts is that a lot of other civilizations don't tend to settle near deserts. So it kind of leaves the desert areas for us. There's that early Pantheon. Can we get Settler again? Somebody already got the Settler? That is, they must have gotten a bonus from a goodie hut. There's no other way that could have happened. Well, that's a little disappointing. Could just take the builder. Honestly, that's usually a pretty strong second pick. We don't have camps yet. We actually don't have any way to set up anything at the moment, so we have the builder, we just can't do anything with it yet. Yeah, I didn't even try Millennia. I'm usually not shallow when it comes to games, but the UI looks super late 90s, early 2000s to me. Yeah, the UI, especially the combat, when you look at the combat guys hitting each other, it's a little like, I feel like at this day and age, we could have come up with something a little bit better graphically than that. It doesn't have to be realistic graphics. It could have been cartoonish graphics, but it just could have looked better. So yeah, I enjoyed parts of Millennia, but if I go back and look at Millennia as a whole, I probably could live the rest of my life without ever playing Millennia again, quite frankly. And that's about the most honest opinion of Millennia that I could give you. It was not necessarily a bad game, but if I never played it again, I don't think I'd miss it. Truth be told, just nothing. There's been a lot of games that have been trying to scratch the Civilization itch, and none of them, they all are missing something. Something about them that just doesn't quite scratch the itch properly. It's hard to explain, and I don't even know how to explain it, and like how Civilization gets it right most of the time. But it just is what it is. Let's come down here and pick up animal husbandry so we can get the camps for that deer up there. Barbarian encampment, great. Active volcano right next to us. Portugal, that's another money-based civilization, right? Don't actually want to attack this because that means Muscat will get it. So let me just chill for a turn. And we'll come back and get you in a moment. They just plain don't like us. Of course they don't. Muscat's not going to attack them. They're waiting for us to do the same thing. Let's go ahead and get us a settler out. We need to get some more cities pretty soon here. Oh, they brought another warrior over. It's annoying. Stop killing my units, Musket. Seriously, stop it. Obviously, Musket's, even though I'm a little annoyed with them right now, they're definitely a city-state we want to be friends with, because getting extra amenities for all of our commercial hubs would be a nice... Well, we're not going to get our kill with a slinger, unfortunately. So annoying. Bring you guys home, because I'm worried about Portugal attacking us here very soon.
I am fond of pigs. Dogs, look, that's the positive aspect of...
Alright, we can hook up the ivory as well now. What are your thoughts on humankind? That one was a huge miss for me personally. Humankind, I did play around with it a little bit. Not a lot, fairly, to be fair. Again, I think, yeah, I would agree with you. I think humankind's miss was the fact that you don't tend to stick with one civilization the entire time. Which I guess, I get why they did that. It makes it a little bit more, I mean, civilizations in real life aren't the same forever. We don't have Babylon anymore, but it's become something else by now, you know? So I get that a little bit, but it feels like you lose a little bit of identity. Again, there were some good elements with humankind. I think if you take the best elements of humankind, the best elements of millennia, the best elements of old world, and stick some of those together, you could have a really solid game. There was just enough bad elements that I guess I kind of lost interest much quicker than I was hoping for. You know, I'm not really saying they're bad games by any stretch. They just didn't quite hit the mark with me. Don't really have a third tile to improve right now, do we? We could chop a forest, but yeah, I guess we could chop this forest here. At least help us get some stuff out quicker. Doesn't really get us that third improved tile though, which is unfortunate. Okay. Well, you came out and attacked me here. Do that. And do that. Get us our boost for archery, which is great. About to get a settler. Tempted to go right into another settler and do a little bit of chop here. That actually is probably a good idea in general. Alright, definitely want to settler down on this side of things. Let me click on you for a second. Possibly even as far down as well. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of want to put it down here maybe. I'd like to put it on the hill, but I want to make sure we have plenty of room for other cities. So probably right here next to the elephants, the woods, the copper. It'll be surrounded by a lot of desert. Could even sneak it down one more. Yeah. They're suggesting over here. Is that... It's hard for me to see the desert. No, there's no desert over there. Doesn't mean it's a bad tile. Just there's no desert over there. What I might do is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if we settle here, that'll leave that open for a later city maybe, and that actually might not be bad. Do the same here though. I think I'm actually okay with their suggestion. That gets me 3 desert tiles nearby, which is not a bad start. I'm actually going to go ahead and let's see if we can get you another settler out. I'll also do the trader. That is true. Yeah, let's just chop out a trader then. Oh, we don't have mining yet. I'm so used to having mining all the time that I forgot that we don't have it yet. In that case, let's move you down. We're going to settle down here. We just need mining in general for everything. Let's plan to move you down there and hook up the copper then. I'm actually going to go get mining real quick. We got a couple things that need it. Mountain of Youth.
Beauty,
nice.
Entered into the water.
What was that? Way over there. Should we just do the... Probably should just do the gypsum over the copper, huh? Good question here. Usually I like to go monument early in second cities just because they don't typically have a lot of culture. Your first city already has quite a bit of culture. Second cities usually have none, or virtually none. So I think getting a little bit from here would be fine, just to help us border grow a little bit. We'll be 6 pop here in a moment, get the early empire boost. We're near the southern edge of the map, so kind of helps us a little bit, I suppose. There's the early empire boost right there. Actually, I'm going to just protect you just to make sure scout doesn't get you. Doesn't usually happen that way, but just to make sure. There's our mining boost. Let's go ahead and grab you, get some mining set up. Masonry boost, craftsman boost. I'm going to draw back, pick up craftsmanship real quick. All right, now what do we want? Lots of things open to us. I mean, let's go and get archers. We know that he's going to be coming for us any moment now. We're actually close to needing a granary here. Or alternatively, we could just get us a settler here in a bit. We could train a settler and then buy a settler around about, you know, shortly after. Or actually, I guess we'd buy the settler first, because we'll be able to get that here in about 10 turns. And then the training settler will come right after. Nine gold for musket. Wow. There's a lot of gold. Well, then we're going to be able to get our settler much quicker than expected.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship, and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
One of the things I did not like about Millennia was I thought the representation of the tile improvements was confusing and hard to keep track of. It just felt like, I don't know, it just felt challenging. What I did like about it was the idea that improvements could get better as your age progresses, right? I mean, a mine in the like you have a mine in, you know, the ancient era or something like that. Well, you should be able to put down like an improved mine in the modern area, which gives you more stuff from that. So I thought something like that was kind of a cool feature. It was hard. It wasn't represented very well in Millennia. Hard to kind of understand what you were seeing half the time. I didn't think the map was very clear. But so something like that could be, if they could improve upon that, I wouldn't mind seeing something like that in Civilization, where improvements kind of got better as time went by. I mean, they kind of automatically get a little bit better through the technology tree. I wouldn't mind actually explicitly having a reason to go put down a better mine with a builder over the course of time. Something like that. Oh, don't pillage my thing. Come on, warrior, get that scout so he doesn't pillage my stuff. Please. Thank you. There's another scout. I hate scouts. Scouts should not be able to pillage. Just saying. It's so annoying. It's so annoying they just get rid of that. Oh, it's dumb. Alright, we're just going to buy a trader. We need the trader. The earlier we get it, the sooner it'll make up for any issues we have. Let's just send you to Mohenjo-Daro, because I think we can protect that easier. So dumb that we lost that.
May the forces of evil... It was luxuries like air con...
First governor. I mean, probably getting some more gold early on is probably a good idea. Pingala's always good too, though. Let's grab Pingala. He's always good early on. Pingala's good like the entire game.
A physician without a knowledge of...
We got to start planning out our commercial hubs and holy sites here momentarily. Very annoyed by our trader. That is so dumb. Stupid scout. Cost us an entire several turns of a settler. we're going to get our settler built before we can buy one.
Writing is easy.
Still might put the city here before we plan anything else, just because it's a good close city. It won't have the desert bonuses, but doesn't mean we can't do something good with it. It's got lots of resources nearby. Yeah, I think we'll grab this. We'll need to grab the good spots around the outside edge of the desert kind of quickly and know that the desert tiles are going to be less to us anyway, because the AI just doesn't usually go for desert tiles. Could be a good Temple of Artemis. Almost rather be there, but it could also be good for other things. We do need to get us some holy sites and stuff down, though. I've got to figure out how we're going to put these down. We do put a city here. Let's see what that's going to look like. We'd like the commercial hubs to be around... Let's see. Could get rid of the copper. Can we get rid of the... Can we build on that? I don't remember if we can build on the steam vent stuff. I don't think we can. We might not be able to do a triangle, unfortunately. I'm not seeing a good place to put a triangle of things here with holy sites next to them. Because even though I could do a triangle of holy sites here with commercial, what I meant is commercial hubs, with commercial hubs around them, we can't put a commercial hub on top of the T. We might have to do something like commercial hub up here, and then have this guy's holy site kind of nearby and this guy's holy site nearby, just so this one commercial hub gets some holy site adjacency, something like that. Even if like not all of the cities have the same adjacency. Honestly, commercial hubs next to these luxuries, right? Those are usually pretty good, right? So I think we want commercial hubs on either side of those, if I remember correctly. Let me check. Or is it the theater squares that gets the boost? So I forget what it's called. Saguba. I was spelling it wrong. No, actually it's not. It must be the theater squares that I'm thinking of. They get bonuses for luxuries. Or not. I could have sworn somebody gets a bonus for luxury tiles. Apparently I'm wrong. Well, in that case, we want to put commercial hubs next to rivers. So right there, for example. Put a couple holy sites here with the commercial hub there. Could even put a commercial hub there. A little bit of a diamond. It wouldn't be perfect, but it would be not terrible. Yeah, let's try that. It's already getting us to a +8 and a +5 here. It's not terrible. And then we can maybe do another little diamond over here somewhere. Alternatively, what if we flip-flop these We're at 8 and 5. We made this a holy site. And this is the Saguba. Now we're at 7 and 7. Which is better, right? 8 and 5 is 13. 7 and 7 is 14. So this is better. It's not as good for this one particular one. But for the pair, it's better. Yeah, something like that looks good. And then we'll put Timbuktu's pairing with somebody else over here. Let's just plan on that, though. This will mean that this guy's Saguba goes there and his holy site goes there. He has to stretch a little bit to get to the holy site spot, but he can make it happen for sure. Technically, Timbuktu's holy site could go there. I think something like this would be good. Yeah. Putting a campus next to this is usually pretty good as well, right? Like, for example, if we were to get rid of that, put a campus there. +4 because of the adjacent geothermal and mountain. And then gets this one still at +7. Maybe we get rid of the cattle, put that there. Alternatively, we could just delete that and put it over here. Only +2 though. That's not as good. Yeah. I think I liked it where it was. +4 is not bad. Okay. Something like that. We'll play around with it. Timonaki, marsh tiles. We don't have a lot of marsh tiles up here. Oh, so that's the whole point of doing a lot of this was to figure out where I could put a Temple of Artemis if I wanted to. Put one on the other side of the elephants. It would be too far away from the deer, though. It would have a lot of pastures nearby. It would have the 2 camps here nearby. A few plantations. Never mind. I don't see any plantations. Oh, there's one up there. Well, all that being said, I think we decided we're going to put a holy site here. So let's start with a holy site. I wanted to be able to put a district down. That's kind of the point of that exercise. Is there a hill there? It's hard to see the hill, but yeah, there is a hill there. Lots of desert over here too. Once I figure out a second city spot over here, I'll figure out where you want to put your holy site, I think. For now, let's go ahead and get you a granary. Alright, I think that barbarian's going to get away, so let's just move back. Start with your campus, but I mean, it would be a little bit of a slow build early on. Honestly, we need to get you a builder relatively soon. Oh, I didn't get to move off state workforce. That was me being silly. It's all right. Life goes on. Meant to move off of that. You get better warning systems for when we're about to pass up one of those things. I guess we are in the next age. So actually, since we're in the next age, I was kind of holding off until we got to the next age. We're going to take that though. Because obviously we want to get our Sagubas down pretty quickly. iron up there.
I don't underrate
A lot of barbarians starting to pop up.
Important to have a happy and engaged workforce.
Oh, I'm about to get rid of my deer. Hate you guys. How many times have I said I just want to get rid of barbarians? They're not fun. Oh, goodness. We got to build a builder out to repair our deer here in a moment. Good question here. Let's get Raina out somewhere. Well, he didn't pillage my deer. I'm kind of shocked. Not sure why he didn't. I like how they attack me, but not anybody else. Okay. Oh, hello, Barbarian encampment. Let's just move down here, I guess. Fortunately, we're about to get a bunch of barbarians down here because they already spotted us since they were literally right there. Oh, we didn't get our second settler, our next settler. I'm going to grab you here. Oh, 560. One more turn.
Money, if it does not bring you
Industry. An industry dedicated to a specific luxury resource provides unique benefit to its city as well as one great merchant point. So this is new. I haven't played around with these before. We'll have to see how this kind of works. I don't know if we'll have a monopoly on elephants, but we got a couple. Oh my god, so many barbarian encampments popping up all of a sudden. Alright, we definitely want to get our settler, although probably going to regret not getting another archer here. Put it over here, get some good adjacencies. Kind of want to put one right here in the middle of the desert somewhere. But over here we can get some, we can definitely get us set up a good commercial hub, holy site adjacency setup. So I think we're going to go all the way over there. Plus we're already kind of protecting that direction. Yeah, honestly a farm here. I mean, it's going to get pillaged a lot, but it would be a decent farm. Alternatively, we can come down here and hook up some of this other stuff. Let's come to, we need to get a farm on a resource. So let's come grab this real quick. Alright, we definitely want to get this Sakuba ASAP. Kind of critical to our success here. Oh, hello. Portugal. Very close to us. I mean, I think we're kind of okay with it. Let's see here. Oh, you did get the iron, though. I have to grab this stone before you can get the stone. Oh, the stone's not that amazing, I suppose. If it was a luxury resource, we definitely want it. Alright, so if we're going to put the city here. Then we'll probably put, let's see here, what's the best place to put? Honestly, probably commercial hub, holy site, commercial hub. Something like that. I mean, in these setups, the holy sites are not amazing, but it's kind of okay. Care more about the gold and the faith. We're still getting faith. Something like that, I think, will be pretty good. This means your Saguba goes right there. It won't start off very good, but it'll get good later. Maybe we do the holy site first. To get some more error score from my better Saguba. They're starting to pop out like crazy over here. All right, I think we want... I think we just want Classical Republic here. But I do still want Discipline. Don't really care about the production boosts. Mostly want gold. I mean, a little bit of production boost, I guess, is a good. For now, this is fine. All right, you kind of need to back off. We're about to farm a resource. I'll grab this since it's already boosted. It's going to give us another envoy. There's our resource we farmed. Seller's a little bit risky. So far, so good, though. We don't have irrigation yet. We'll have it in 2 turns, so let's just move over to there, get ready for that. Oh, Swordman is going to make things really not fun here. No, 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 no. How does that... Why do we just lose movement? I know you lose movement moving adjacent to it, like moving along the side of a military unit. But why would we lose movement going into a military unit? Plains wheat, movement cost 1. Yeah, okay, we're going to reload that. That doesn't make sense to me.
From humble beginnings, you have shown remarkable growth. Leave your bronze for iron, and rule with horse and sword. The sky above begins to reveal.
Yeah, there's no reason why I should be... I don't think that should happen. I don't know. It's weird. Because he'll be able to take us right now, because he can move to us. I guess we're gonna have to just not settle the city right now. That's annoying. I don't understand that at all. Zone of control should not stop you from moving. Like it should stop you from moving adjacent, but it shouldn't stop you moving like what I mean by adjacent, lateral along the side of them. It should not stop you from the moment you get into because that's not how military units work. I mean, we got to get some more military units soon. Guess we'll keep going for the most gold here. Well, we're not going to get swordmen apparently because we have no iron anywhere. For having abundant resources, you would have thought we'd have iron and everything else in between.
Mysticism is the mistake.
All right, so he can't get to us from right now. He's gonna come this direction, so we're never gonna be able to settle the city. Not planning on building a wonder, to be perfectly honest. So we'll come back to that here in a moment. Get a suzerain now. I mean, we're about to get commercial hub district, so getting more amenities. Let's go and get Musket on our side. Right, should be able to settle this city. It's not going to have desert nearby, though. Do we want to change what we were going to do? Could settle up here. Still do the same stuff down here, but have lots of desert nearby. That might be a better settle, given the current situation. Kill you. Is this a hill? No, it's just plains. I was going to say, if it was a hill, he wouldn't be able to attack us off of there, but looks like he will still be able to attack us, unfortunately. Man, I love that. I love the fact that we're facing off against the most technologically advanced civilization in the game, called barbarians. It makes no sense. Barbarian should be something you outpace, not something that outtechs you. Barbarian should never. That's my one complaint about Civilization 6. Barbarian should not be able to outtech you. Just makes no sense. I mean, yes, they should be able to hoard out like this. This I'm okay with. I'm okay with the horde, because that's what a barbarian sounds like to me, is just a horde. But they should not be able to be more technologically advanced than you. Well, we're never getting an iron mine. I guess we can finish that up. Actually, I might trade away some of the stuff in a moment, but give me a minute. We're really stuck here, aren't we? It's fine just to get you out of there. Man, I was enjoying this game for a little bit there. If I have to restart again, I'm probably going to get rid of Barbarians. Wish there was a way to just, so you could just check a box that just says, you know, they don't advance at the highest rate possible. Like, if I could just have Barbarians just advance slowly throughout, I mean, that's fine. I don't mind them eventually getting a little bit stronger as time goes by. They should not automatically get the highest technology in the game, though. Alright, we're restarting again. Oh, goodness. We'll figure this out eventually. At least I figured out how to get the deserts going. So we want temperature hot. I'll leave it on arid as well. Guess we don't have to have arid. I guess hot by itself is explicitly going to get us more desert. Alright, no barbarians. Do not care about barbarians. Again, I wish we could turn off barbarians' ability to tech up. I would leave them on in that case. But unfortunately, there's no way to do that. Alright, take 3.
From the first stirring
Oh, I didn't.
of life beneath water.
I didn't hit Molly. No, I don't want to play Grand Columbia. I've already played him. He's pretty awesome.
Upright steps, you have come far. Now begins
You're good. Just
quest.
We've been there, done that.
From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
Alright. Mansa Musa, Deity, standard size, abundant resources, hot temperature, monopolies and corporations, and no barbarians. There's the game seeds. Cool. Now we can go.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on to...
Still just not quite in the middle of the desert. I know I've played him before, and we've spawned smack dab in the middle of some big deserts. I don't know why he keeps putting me on the edges of them. Guess we'll settle here, though. I mean, it's still going to give us 3 deserts at least. Desert hill tiles. It's not really a great start. This is actually... I don't like the start at all. I want more... like rivers running through the desert and stuff like that. I don't like the fact that we have mountains. Mountains does not help us that much. There's more desert down here, though. So I guess we can at least start you, and then hopefully we can find a place to put some... We're not going to have... A sad thing about this situation is we're not going to have commercial hubs next to rivers in this particular, you know, kind of setup, which is annoying. All right, go for early scout. Oh, this is not very much desert. I guess the area does make a difference. My goodness, why are we surrounded by city-states everywhere we go? Alright, there's a few more desert down here. We might be able to make this work. A lot of mountains, though. What's with the mountains? Mountains are not good for us. It's not very abundant resources either, it didn't feel like. Hey, we get the free settler though. Yeah, somewhere down here so we can set up the diamond here would be ideal. We're on the northern edge of the map this time. Kind of a band of desert right through the middle. And we can definitely work around. A little bit bigger desert over this way.
At his best.
Oh, a lot bigger desert over this way. Just kind of spawned on the wrong side of the desert. I have to get another settler out pretty quickly, but probably need to defend ourselves a bit. So let's get another slinger first.
I thought clay must be.
We got a little bit of space over here. Interesting. It's not going to be anybody up here. It's not going to be anybody over here. Actually, this might end up being a better start than it looked like at first. I mean, I like having the city-states around. I guess these are a little bit outside. As long as we can settle through this band of desert here, these city-states might not be too problematic. I mean, the one good thing about the mountains is that we can have some good, I mean, it could be holy sites, but we're not going to put holy sites there. We want to put holy sites next to our commercial hubs, but we can at least put some good campuses in a few spots. Let me get you a builder. I'll swap off of riding now. Now, killing a unit with the slinger is not going to happen without barbarians, because I'm not planning on going to war with anybody right now. So we'll just push through that naturally. Another good spot for a campus up here. Aztecs could be a bit rough. Where is he? He's down there. Okay. A little ways away from us. A lot of mountains, a lot of hills, a lot of river. I mean, lots of stuff blocking him from getting to us quickly. Too close to tribal village. Does that mean there's a tribal village over here somewhere? There must be a tribal village right in there that there's no way we'll ever get to. That's hilarious.
I am fond of pigs.
It still says too close. Where's this tribal village you speak of? Is it down here? It feels like that would be not likely. All right. Apparently, Mali, apparently Africa and South America are merged together in this run. All right, let's go ahead and get mining or irrigation. Probably mining. Don't really have any resources to farm, do we? Rice up there. Might be worth buying up to that. Just get a little bit of tech boost. Where are you currently expanding over there? Okay, let's wait till it expands there, and then we'll buy this tile. In that case, let's go ahead and start working on irrigation then. Yeah, the goody hut must be right up there in the mountains, which is unfortunate. This one down here. That's a free builder. I like that. Don't have anything to use you for right this second, but still nice. One good thing is without barbarians, we can do lots of scouting with a lot of our units. Right, we did expand there, so we can go ahead and buy this tile. Put us a farm down. Get the boost for irrigation, and then set up the olives here in just a moment.
Every nation lives by
you're not going to be able to hook anything up yet. But as soon as we get olives, we'll get the mining set up. We'll take care of that momentarily.
Thousands have lived without.
I could have farmed down, but I feel an urgent need for it right this second. Let's go and get mining. Knock that out. You are going to need housing here pretty quickly. Also trader. Let's get a trader here. Troops are merely passing by. Surprised they're that close to you. All right, I think I'm going to start moving some of our military units back. Just to be safe. Scout can finish up scouting stuff now. So we'll be able to get the quarry here in a moment. Yeah. Oh, you're actually not mad at me right now. Cool. Make friends.
When you find yourself in a without craftsmanship.
Alright, so obviously mines don't give us production, but they do give us that extra gold, which is nice. Quarries are still just production, though. Alright, let's figure out we're not going to be killing barbarians, but let's figure out where iron's going to be. Tempting. It's just asking for trouble. It's just asking for trouble. It's very tempting, though. He's going to settle up here, unfortunately. Thankfully, we're trying to settle west, so it's not as big of a concern.
Look back over the past with its changing.
Let's automatically right-click that settler. Nah, I'm not going to do it. I don't really want to go to war with him, to be honest. We can get a settler ourselves. It's not a big deal. If it was what's his name? Inca dude, I would do it. But Montezuma, I'm not going to go to war against Montezuma this early. He's stronger than me early in the game. Yeah, Monty turns your units into workers. That's true. That is correct. Essentially, if I take this, what I have to do then is spend my gold on some more units, which is not a big deal. We can definitely do it. To defend against him. Let's push towards archery. If we're going to do it, we need to get archers. I wasn't going to do it down here, but here what I can do is I can move away from his Aztec archer or Aztec warrior to take it, which would protect me a little bit. If I was moving adjacent to his archer or his warriors, it would he'd probably just kill me. But being away from them might make this a little bit better of a move. And as long as we can get our scout out of here as well. A little harder because of the mountains here. We might lose the scout as a result of this, but a scout for settler trade is probably okay. You do have movement, right? Yeah, you do. So you need to make sure you had movement. Can I bring you into a joint war against him? He could be a distraction for us. This might be worth it. 360 gold. Nah, I'm not going to spend 360. I could buy a settler for 360 for a little bit more than 360 gold. Yeah, I don't want to bring you in for that much gold. Yeah, no, I agree. Defense is easy. You have to let them hit the wall, but I don't have a wall right now, is the thing. I'd have to build a wall. But I don't mean walls, obviously. I meant a wall of units. I don't have a wall of units right now. Because I was pivoting away from archery. But if we're going to go ahead and go for archery, then 2 archers and a warrior can probably defend about anything he has, especially if I could add another couple units to it. I mean, Inca's got 150 military strength. So they're down here. If nothing else, they come up here and flirt with him. He pulls a couple units, 1 or 2 units away from me. Yeah, I mean, they'd be effective. They'd be effective enough to keep him off of me a little bit until we can just piece him out. I have no intention of taking any of his cities. I'm just taking the settler. So yeah, I think we'd go ahead and do this since we are a little bit moved away.
What?
All right, so I said we should be protected there. He doesn't have any. I should have checked this first, actually, but he doesn't have any of the city-states right now. If he did, I would have been probably a bit of, if he had like Venice, for example, that could have been a bit of a mistake, but we probably will lose the scouts. But it's okay. Scouts are not worth as much as settlers. I'm going to settle this settler kind of over in this area somewhere. Let's just move you down here to help defend against this side of things. And we'll get you turned into archers here momentarily. Let's wait till we get archers before I buy any units. So he did get Bandar Brunei. Not a huge surprise that he would have brought somebody into him. Oh, I broke my pledge against him. Forgot that I had that. We want to come over here somewhere. He'll take an attack. He might be able to escape through here, though. I think he can. All right, let's go and get the granary that we're going to need. I'd like to trade with... Love to trade with Venice. Actually, Nalanda. It looks good. That'll get us away from danger. So that will be good. And it gets us a road through Niani. So even though Venice would get us an envoy, it's just going to get pillaged here in a bit. We can send one to Venice later. Turns on our archers. Of course you're stuck. I mean, I guess as long as you're stuck, I'll move you here. We can pillage here in a moment. I will. Standard size map. Yes, this is standard size. Yep, see you later. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, so we do have 2 extra settlers. Somewhere over here. Yes, I'm okay with that. Honestly, just right there is probably okay. And another city off to the west, and we can get a good little setup of holy sites and commercial hubs, probably. I'm kind of okay with like right here, maybe. Maybe another one over here somewhere, like down here. Let's get you grouped up with a slinger. I was going to turn you into an archer, but I don't really have set up for that right now. You're going to move to there. And I'll move the other one a little bit further along. Need to plan out our holy sites and things here. Probably something as simple as Saguba, holy sites. Doesn't have the river, which is annoying, but at least it's a +5, and that's something. Something like that, I think, is going to be okay. Which tells me we could put a campus maybe right here. I mean, that's a good campus spot for down the road, but not right this second. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's go ahead and put us a campus down. Are we in the Dark Age?
I shot an arrow into the air.
There's our archers. We'll dip you in here, turn you into an archer. I mean, it's free science. So, just saying, even if our scout dies, just getting some free science would probably be a good idea. Let me figure out what I'm actually going to research before I do that, though. We're already in the next era. Let's go and get currency. All right, now we run away. Or do we? I need to think about that for a minute. We probably run away. All right, so you're going to go there. 1, 2, 3. Probably somewhere right there, maybe. For the next one. Oh, he didn't have a building there yet. He's building it currently. So in case we do run away. Oh, we don't have the Sakuba for cheaper military units yet. So I'm going to hold off. I'm going to buy them if we need them. I'm going to hold off on buying them until we know that we need them. Not coming after us right now. A little surprising.
I like to say I practice military.
Never found a natural wonder, really? We're not clearing any barbarian outposts, so we'll have to finish that one anyway. We are working on a campus, which will get us the other thingamajig, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and grab... honestly, let's just hold on to the last point here. I don't think there's any much reason to put it into anything else right this second. But if we can get one of these up to 3, that would be good. So any of these Bandar Brunais, that would be less than great. Really, Venice? Locking me off? Kind of rude. The mounds are definitely saving us here, because they're going to have to weave through the mounds a bit. I guess, under the current context, you actually go that way. And we'll put you here. Based on where you kind of ended up here. Could tuck it further down here and put one up there. That's another option. But I think this is, well... It actually might be better. Put some on hills, which there's some benefit of that.
When wasteful war, it is equally important to have a...
All right, we can definitely get the Sagubas now. Actually, what I need to do, I need to get the holy sites. It's just, we're never going to find a natural wonder. I want to get holy sites down first so we can get the maximum boost from the Sagubas. Let's just go and get a granary rolling.
A physician without a knowledge...
All right, I think we will settle here. Let's put us in the shadow of the volcano, but we can get Liang there, and it'll take care of that.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge.
Alright, got the boost for political philosophy. Let's go and go for that.
Sometimes the wheel...
We're not going to kill barbarians. We'll go ahead and finish that off. Yeah, we definitely want a city here. And we're going to go ahead and add in, let's see here. We put the commercial hubs next to the rivers. That would be ideal. So yeah, we'll just put commercial hub there. Commercial hub here, I think. And holy sites in the middle. That gets us some +7s. That's good. And the holy sites actually aren't that bad considering they're next to mountains as well. At some point we're going to put a campus here. I don't know exactly by who. Probably by Gao. Actually, 3. Yeah, it would be by Gao. So Gao's campus can go up there. Your campus can go down here. If we so choose. And actually all of you guys could have a good campus. We might be going for a scientific victory here, guys. These mountains might be dictating the victory type we go for currently. Yeah, this is... And then we can put another one there from this side. Yeah, we might be going for scientific because we got some pretty good campus spots. I was complaining about the mountains earlier, but now that I think about it from that perspective, a lot of these mountains could end up being a huge boost for us. All right, warrior, you're going to come back down this way. If we can piece you out soon, though, I would like to. Yeah, okay. We'll take the white piece. We got a free settler, so it actually worked out for us, obviously. Very happy with that. Now, we do got to keep an eye on him. He's very strong militarily. Got to respect that.
Bronze is the mirror.
Do we have iron? Don't see any. There's some over there. Definitely want to keep expanding westward. I doubt we're founding a city on the coast, although some of this other stuff up here doesn't really matter to us right this second. Let's come down here. We might build some ancient walls here in a moment, just because we can. We do have enough gold. Now, if we're not at war right now, we do have enough gold to get a unit, right? I'll get a settler. I'm tempted to bring it out of here just so it's further closer to the westward side of things. Maybe I'll bring it out of here. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 560. We need a couple more turns. Hey, our scout actually made it home. How convenient.
Inca.
Any tiles we're afraid of losing to anybody? I don't think so. Not right now. All right, now we can get your Sakuba. Oh, no, actually, we never did your holy site. some reason couldn't get the tile. Let's get your holy site down, then we'll get the Sugubas down after that.
Divide and rule.
Alright, we're going to go for Classical Republic again like we did in the last game. That's just going to be best for us based on what we're trying to do. I guess we're going to be doing some production, so we just should plug in the +4 production anyway. What's better? Probably just gold over gold and faith. Faith is good for us, but if they're equal, then I'll always choose gold, I think. That's kind of how I'm going to look at it. I mean, we don't have no barbarians, so I guess we'll take the unit maintenance. Did I plug in barbarians early on? Because I forgot. Because of habit. I probably did. It's not a big deal, but it's funny if I did that. We're about to be able to get some good science from this, actually. Not right this second, but soon. So we might be circling back to that here in a moment. As soon as we get that holy site down. I'm not against open borders, I guess. You can give me gold for it. Actually, something else I should do with my gold. Or just in general. First off, let's go ahead and grab that. Let's sell... Actually, let's purchase... Diplomatic favor. But if you guys don't care about diplomatic favor, I need to find somebody else who does that we can sell it back to. A couple more turns and we can get another settler. I'm going to go ahead and get walls somewhere. Just to have the boost. Well, yeah, let's just go ahead and have the boost here. Gal's going to be probably the frontmost city that Aztecs will attack at some point. And he's going to attack at some point. We know that's going to happen. We got enough for the settler. Could buy it out of here. Yeah, let's actually buy it out of here. Give us a little bit of a head start in the direction we want to go. Just settle right next to the iron. Maybe down here. Then we can put another city up there. That actually might not be bad. That's desert, right? Yeah, that is desert. Alright, let's move off engineering. Surprised we don't have anywhere to build pastures. Work on iron working. We will be able to build an iron mine here in a bit. Not planning on building a wonder. We'll finish up drama and poetry here, I think. And now we can do our Saguba.
If delicate arch has any significance, it lies.
Okay, that's a good wonder for us, or natural wonder for us. Yeah, we definitely want to keep pushing our way that direction. All right, 2 envoys, we can flip somebody. I think we just go and grab Venice. All right, let's move off ironworking. We'll get that here in a bit. More desert. Okay, there's a lot of good desert around. Oh, it's way down there. There's no way we get that one.
One man's magic is a...
All right, there's our Saguba. Honestly, I kind of just want to keep pumping out settlers. Probably, I mean, eventually we need to get the government plaza so that we can get a watermill. If we can get to pop 10 and get the government plaza down at some point, we can start getting settlers out that give us builders as well. All right, you need to get your Saguba as well. Everybody needs a Saguba. What a faith. Need to get some tunnels through some of these mountains later on. Will we be able to build a pasture anywhere? That is a great question. There's horses way up there, but not close to us. We might not ever get a pasture. There's horses to our east, but I wasn't planning on settling that way right now. We'll go ahead and swap off of it, just in case we can. Guess we can grab mathematics. Now the Saguba coming in. All right, we need to get more trade routes rolling. So on that note, or more settlers, but let's go ahead and get a market out here. Start getting some more trade routes rolling. You need to start getting your Saguba setups. So I guess Holy Site.
All the world's a stage, and all the men...
We can get the extra science from here, which I think is a good idea. A little bit less culture, but I like that. It's a lot of extra science. I mean, we'll get a second campus district at some point. Absolutely part of the plan. Really want to get you to 10 pop pretty quickly here. Let's go and get a market, get another trader out. Let's go ahead and get your holy site. Or we can do the campus. Just to get that second campus down. Yeah, let's do that.
Without mathematics...
We're unlikely to get a pasture. So let's just go ahead and go over to construction here.
A man on a horse is spiritually...
I haven't met anybody else yet. Need more settlers. All right, trade routes. Let's go and get the one to Venice. Get us a little bit of an envoy boost there. We didn't get a religion, did we? Wow. Even though we did get some holy sites relatively quickly, not quick enough. Probably just means there's a lot of other people that prioritize religions that are out there. Which is okay. And we're definitely going to be getting lots of mines down the road. I guess we'll start getting some of the sailing stuff because it does lead to other things that we do need, even if we're never going to put a harbor down.
It is not that life is...
Just a normal age. Actually, I don't know how close we were to heroic age. Was not paying attention. Yeah, we'll just push through some of these things that we don't care about that much. So let's go and get your trader before I do anything else. Same thing for you. How much do we need to get another settler? 680. Well, unless you had the Saguba. Saguba's cheaper, right? So you've got your Saguba for 540. All right, let's go and get your settler here then. Keep pushing to the west. Honestly, I wouldn't mind putting a couple extra points in these just for reasons. Even though I was planning on selling those points. Honestly, it wouldn't be bad. Hey, we do get culture bombs. And things are cheap. Oh, it's production. That's all right. All right, we definitely want to get you over here somewhere. Truth be told, we can actually set up a... I think we can actually set up a diamond. Or not a triangle formation over here for holy sites and commercial hubs. Let me see how we're going to do that. Yeah, okay. So if we did Saguba here, Saguba here, because these are all next to rivers, so this is good. And then we did a triangle of holy sites in the middle. Not that this is necessarily better than just doing the diamonds, but truth be told, it kind of comes out to the same, doesn't it? But we definitely would want a city up here. We'd want a city over here. Let's plan on the city maybe over here somewhere. Maybe right here. Still within range of that. And then we can put a city up here somewhere, maybe even on the wheat. To be able to reach down to those somehow. Or alternatively, actually, the Nioro takes these two. You take those two. And then we'll put a city maybe, yeah, right there to take those two. Something like that. Yeah. Something like that works. Let's get you over here. It's going to take you a little while to get there, but I think we'll be okay with that. And we're going to be pretty much left all alone here. We're going to be over here in this top left corner of this continent. As long as we can defend against the Aztecs, nobody's going to bother us. It's only one envoy. We can get Band Armor 9 though. Pretty much just want to focus on gold at this point. struggle to get to 10 pop, unfortunately, but we'll get there eventually. We'll get the library.
Set your course by the stars. We can no more have exact religious thinking.
We want the one with you. This didn't hurt. I don't really see anything we can get a good monopoly on, unfortunately.
Recreation.
We're okay with everything we got at the moment. Getting some roads to the west wouldn't be a bad idea either, though. Petra. I mean, we are set up pretty good for some Petra. With all the desert. Probably like this city would be the best for Petra, though, because it just feels like it has the most available desert next to it, or the one over here. It's a little bit of a risk if we hold off on Petra now, but I just don't think Gao's the city we want Petra in. All right, so finish your holy site. We do want to get this other holy site done. Maybe we just pivot to the campus. Although you're not really going to have housing very well. Let's get a granary going. Yeah, you're just struggling with your food over here. All right, let's go ahead and get your holy site down. Actually, no, before that, let's get a builder. Let's get the, actually, we might buy the builder. Now we can get your holy site down. And I think we're going to give you these two over here.
Defense is superior to opulence.
It's going to be a good mine too, with gold coming out of that. Build 6 farms. Not likely. All right, let's going to put Liang over here because we know the city's going to be struggling.
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship to...
Colossus will be good if we can find a way to get to the ocean somewhere. It's only going to save us one turn to get that iron mine, but we're going to get it, so might as well wait.
I've lived through some terrible things in my life.
Good campus adjacency. Let's plug that down there then. There's our iron mine. Which does get us the ability to do swordman here in a bit. Alright, let's go and get your holy site now. Oh, did you take that pot spot, did you? Well, then we'll get it right back. Now, neither one of these can be big enough for Sagubas until they get some population growth, though. Probably have to get some trade routes over there to get them some food. I want to get you up to reinforced materials. There's our first tin pop city. We definitely want to get the government plaza down pretty quickly. Get another mine right away. Might not be a bad idea. It's the boost for apprenticeship. Honestly, I think government plaza right there helps get just a little bit of adjacency is perfectly fine.
Apprentices in a crap.
We do want to get the olives. One, two. Could technically get out to the ivory at some point. Maybe we do still. Looks like we're going to expand to there. Maybe we wait till we expand, then try to buy out to the ivory if it will let us. Getting a third archer. Yeah, we can get that pretty quickly here. You have a Saguba, so or actually you. Actually, let's move you over there. You can just stay where you're at. Oh, second thought. Let's move you to there. You come to there. We'll defend this front four here a little bit. I mean, not that we'll never get farms, but we're just unlikely to get very many farms. I just don't know if we'll ever get the feudalism boost. 7 gold for that tile. Very, very nice. Alright, as soon as we get the government plaza, then we'll try to get the building set up so that we can get the builders, I think is what we want. Amenities and housing, though, is pretty good. Maybe we don't need the builders. Maybe we just get the amenities and housing. Yeah, I think I like that, actually. Do we want to put Magnus somewhere so we can start buying some builders out of there? Who over here is going to get us Saguba soonest? Nobody? I think I'm still going to get Magnus. Oh, no, we want to get, what's her name, to reinforce materials, just so we don't have to worry about that city at all. Then we can get Magnus later if we want. Alright, swap off feudalism for now, but I have a feeling we're going to finish that up later. I don't think we're going to be building an encampment anytime soon either.
Remember that people break down too, not just me.
Might wait till we get the discount. I mean, I would like to build an aqueduct somewhere. Because it's science. Oh, this is a good one for us. This is actually a really good one for us. More faith if we send it to city-states, which, you know, could help. But also the just extra trade route capacity. Yes, please. Alright, so you can still build your Saguba, which is very important to us, I think. I was going to wait till we get to the holy site here, wasn't I? Let's just get the watermill down while we're waiting. Can't quite get Nalanda, so I think we're going to sit on this envoy until we can take one of these other ones later. Trade route. Let's get a trade route out of here. Now we'll go ahead and buy. I probably should have bought it somewhere else, but because of the discounts, but that's all right. I just wanted to get it out of here. Maybe do we want to go for some food? Yeah, I think we go for a little bit of an internal one here, just to get some food and some growth here. Once it grows a little bit, then I think we're fine. You actually could do a pretty decent aqueduct without fear of any craziness, so let's put it over here. We could put an industrial zone there, maybe. Something like that.
If it's natural to kill, how come men have to go into training to learn how?
We're still okay with everything that we got in place. Two envoys. Well, not enough. Well, it is enough to flip you. I'd rather get Bandar Brunei at this point. But we can go get up to... well, we don't have banks, so it doesn't matter. Do we save up for Bandar Brunei? Do we just take Nalanda? Let's get Nalanda. I gotta figure out the Monopoly stuff. I haven't really... we need to get more builders coming out. Guess we'll just start buying builders out of here. Oh, you don't have your Segunda yet. Let's get your Segunda. We got so many things in list to get. We will get there. Alright, we are building an aqueduct currently, so we'll swap off of that. All of our cities are struggling to grow right now. All right, let's go and get your holy site. Would have been nice to get a religion that gives us some food from holy sites and temples and stuff. All right, so we got you worked out. So let's get Magnus somewhere. Get him up to the point where we can buy settlers without fear of losing population. I mean, we got olives, but I'm not really that worried about winning this right now. Nothing from salt. And we do get more from trades. City-states. Pretty good industrial zone spot. We definitely want to get a builder down here to hook up this Snyder. Also would like to buy up to that tile. Get us a campus down, which I think I will go ahead and do. It's a good campus spot. I forgot to swap off of that.
Civil service is like a fortress made of papers, forms, and red tape.
I don't think we want to swap anything right now. I do want to swap off stirrups. I was just going to get feudalism. I don't think we're going to get any in our way. You need to grow, my friend. Put an aqueduct back here. Now, this would be a good place for a campus, but we could also put a campus over here without... It wouldn't be too bad. This would actually still be a pretty decent campus. The reason well, I guess I could put a campus here in a... Well, trying to think of how I want to do this. Because I'd like to put an industrial zone in here as well. It's just there's limited places for aqueducts is the thing. I think aqueduct back here, industrial zone there, and we'll just figure out another place for a campus. Yeah. Honestly, your campus could have gone, well, no, not next to the city. Could be a good spot for a campus there, though. I think probably your campus goes over here, and we'll figure out your campus somewhere else. Alright, so we definitely want to get your Saguba as soon as you can grow a little bit. Let's get you a granary, I guess, to help you grow. Probably go ahead and... Let's just buy your granary, just get you growing a little bit.
Few inventions have been so simple. With the advance of feudalism came the growth of iron armor, until, at last, a fighting man resembled an armor.
Like to get builders pumping out. Maybe we wait. Maybe go ahead and get builders out, even if we don't have the discount. Just getting a couple builders out right now would be ideal. I'd like to pump them out of here. Maybe just like 3 builders right now would be a pretty good start. Alright, swap off castles. We will get a 6-slot government at some point. Not really planning on building wonders though, so we'll grab that. Temple's done here. Let's just slow build a builder just to chop that. We lose 1 charge, but it's going to be fine. Alright, I need to get... Well, actually, you should be able to build... No, you won't. Okay. Yeah, I need to get you a little bit of a growth here. Growth is going to be our biggest, or weakest link, I should say. Let's just keep it internal for now. We'll lose us a little bit of gold, but the sooner we can get these guys up to Sagubas, the better. We're getting some trade routes coming here soon, so let's push towards that. Guess we'll just let you chop us out a monument here in a second. And we're about to get a Mandicali cavalry for free as soon as we grab that. So that's the reason I wasn't building one. I mean, it'll help us not get pillaged, but I don't think we need it right this second, so you can just chill there.
Every man should make his son learn some useful trade or profession, so that in the
Commercial hub adjacency. That's going to be pretty good for us. We really want to push up to Merchant Republic. So let's go for Mercs, and let's see if we get us a couple more military units. I mean, owning 2 trebuchets gets us another boost. I don't care otherwise, but could be useful. That'll work. If we chop that, that's a hill, yes. Yeah. Mine there. Actually, no, we got the mine here. So that's fine. I was trying, I just wanted to get 2 mines next to the industrial zone that I want to put here. And we actually already got that, so. What's the Mahavari whatever thing do? +2 science, +1 housing, +1 faith for every adjacent holy site district. And +1 science for every adjacent campus district. So putting one up there could be useful. When they conduct their first one, receive a random technology. Okay. Well, let's plop one down up here. Well, that's not done yet, but as soon as it gets done, let's plop one down up there. We'll just go ahead and get a man-at-arms. No, why not? It's just, it'll be fine. I want to grab Magnus up to provision. So now we can buy settlers out of here, which we should do 640. Okay, we'll do that here in a moment. Trade away some iron, which I don't know that we're going to need too much more of. I don't really care about the horses either. I mean, he's not really... I'd rather just get gold from you, though. That's fine. Yeah, we're making you stronger, but we're also making ourselves stronger.
An architect should live as little in cities as a...
Where are we getting... Oh, we're getting horses from Nalanda. I mean, we're not killing a unit with a spearman. We'll just finish that off. Let's go ahead and buy out to the elephants, please. How do we set up the industry things again? I have no idea. Alright, let's wait 3 turns until we finish the campus. Oh no, sorry, the campus is already done. We're just doing the library. Very nice.
If you see a castle under fog...
Oh, gave us castles. Boo. Actually, potentially going to flip one of these. Alright, so Aqueduct is down. That's going to be where we're going to put our industrial zone there. In fact, we can go ahead and pin that in, I suppose. You be the biggest chiller on YouTube. You're just gaming and chilling. I don't think I'm the biggest chiller on YouTube, but I am just chilling and gaming. That part is fair.
Strategy requires thought.
Actually, chopping this and putting a mine down probably better. Pretty much anywhere we can put a mine is probably good for us. What are the chances we can get to a great scientist? Not very good, actually. Even though we lose a pop, I kind of would like to get a settler rolling.
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture of money and trouble.
Alright, let's see. How many more builders are we doing? Let's actually buy one more builder before I move on. And then we will change that out. And I think we're going to put in the discounts for just a minute. Just upgrade these guys up real quick. That's all we got to upgrade. Cool. All right. That helps a little bit. Two still doesn't get us where we want, so we're going to hold on to those. You can be a mine. Trade routes. How are we looking over here? You're up to 6. We're going to go ahead and send out another trade route over here. We just want to get you to 7. Get your next district, and then we can move on from there. Probably over to Neuro. Yeah, I mean, one of these next to this would be some good science, I suppose. We can put it up there, get some faith. I think we'll put it down here. All right, more food. Get to 7 here soon, hopefully. All right, lumber mill here would actually be okay, because we're not going to chop that. We are going to chop this, though. Guess we'll swap off education. We might be able to get a scientist. Unlikely, but you never know. Push towards cartography. We're never going to get caravels or harbors or anything. We're going to need that for industrialization and stuff. Mine down here, maybe? Yeah. It's okay. Did we ever stick a mine here? Oh, silly me. Silly me. I mean, probably just chop everything back here because it's all hills. Turn those all into mines. Any reason not to put a mine there? No, I think aqueduct, mine, industrial zone.
There are very honest people who do not think that they have had a bargain unless they have cheated a merchant.
12 gold for that. I think that's fine. And then get rid of that. A little bit more production. Some of our baby cities just need a little bit of help. All right, you're gonna come over here. I want you over here somewhere so you can build these two things. We might just build on top of the wheat. Honestly, just there's fine as well though. So let's just go. Yeah. I guess I'll move you over there to do some scouting. I mean, is there any reason not just keep pumping out some settlers out of here? I don't know. Probably is a reason. Guess we could do some campus research grants for a little bit. Alright, so you got your holy site, so we definitely want to get your Saguba down. I think a little bit more growth from you would be good. That'll help the city. 6 more turns. Perfect. We got, what, 3 turns left? Alright, let's knock out a shrine while we're sitting here, I guess. Plenty of faith. You need to control at least 2 improved tiles of electric resource to form an industry. You can control 1 of this resource. Alright. That'll give us 2. Oh, there's a 3rd right there. So we can put an industry here. So let's move you... Well, we're going to have to buy that tile, I guess. To boot that warrior out of there. And we'll move you over there and see if you can put an industry down, I guess. We'll have a diamond industry. Okay. Around them. Cool. All right. This is Gao. Honestly, Encore Watt would not be a bad wonder. Still would love to get Petra someday, but I don't know. Let's start building this. Kind of got to find the right situation for Petra. Probably somewhere over here, if it's still available. Actually, no. We do want you to get an aqueduct. Georgia, hello.
Not all who wander are lost.
Now she'll probably be our friend. 25% gold in host city, which would be Gal. There's our industry. Yay! So, I mean, we can upgrade these other ones to industries, or is that not a thing? Is there a button for Monopolies? Do we know what that's doing? Over here somewhere? I don't know. There's a special button for Monopolies I'm just missing or what? Still, very cool. Oh, we can even see the little icon change. Plus 25% gold yield in host city, which would be, again, Gao. Nice. All right. Well, that's helpful. Let's see. Can we go change this one to an industry now? Or is it just has to be two things that are improved in one industry? Do we have any other elephants? Oh, if we get other olives, then any other olives after that could be an industry, but I don't think we have access to any other olives. There's a couple marble up there. It's really not a lot of options for us. I see that now. Huh. Surprising. Marble here. So we could definitely do marble. There's olives way up there. We'd have to get another city up this way. Several olives, though. Might be worth putting a city there just for the olives. Is there a spot for a city up there? Yeah, there is. Probably right there. Alright, we might do that just for olives then. In fact, I kind of just want to just pop out a settler here as is. Oh, I was going to buy a settler here as soon as you got your Saguba, which you did. Alright, you're up to 7. You're on your way to 7. Let's just move you over here, though. You're going to settle there, which will, 1, 2, 3, which will get you close enough to those marble. 1, 2, 3. Nobody's close enough to this marble, though. We might have to rethink something here, then. We could settle there and be close enough to that marble. Would technically get us a coastal city as well, so that might not be a bad idea. In fact, let's just have you settle there. Just for the purpose of the marble. And diamonds, of course. Alright, this trade route can go elsewhere, although currently we are losing population. Actually, we might have to keep this up just for one more round. As soon as I get the campus, I think it's okay. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, you can come over here to Neuro now. And we want you to get a campus down, please. You are going to just start with a monument as usual. Double rewards for, I don't know, scientists. 2 districts for us. Alright, fair enough. Alright, keep doing food. Alright, so it cannot be an industry. Oh, you already have it. Okay, you can only have 1 industry per resource. Got it. I understand now. Probably means we would want to swap the marble over here to an industry, because obviously these cities are going to be just better overall once we get the other marble hooked up on this side of things. Have a couple farms we could put down here, I suppose, and some niter over there. Let's go up the city out a little bit. Let's get some farms down.
The lowest is to it.
Right, this city basically exists just for the marble. Are we going to get a great scientist? I mean, maybe eventually. Is it worth holding off on the universities while we wait? I guess while we have other things to research, we can hold off, but eventually we're going to want to not do that anymore. All right, let's go ahead and get us another builder out of here. It's not going to have the 2 extra charges, but we do have some things to improve up there. Okay, this is a good one. Another good one for us. All right, once we get a little bit more population, we can get the Sakuba, and then eventually we'll get the industrial zone. I'll go ahead and tag the industrial zone as well. Not that we need a lot of industrial zones, but we're still gonna need some, right? Some industrial zones are not hurtful. Production is a little bit less for us, but it doesn't mean it doesn't mean it means nothing. Wait, great people can buy... Wait, what? After this, the great person will not be able to buy any tile improvements? There's tile improvements? What can you build? Is this part of the Monopolies of Corporations thing? Okay, let's look it up. Well, each industry does different things. So the marble we're going to hook up will do production towards buildings. Not super helpful for us. Olives will do production towards, again, not very good for us. We prefer the gold stuff. But what is the... After economics, and securing at least 3 instances of the same luxury resource and establishing an industry, it's time to found a corporation. These require a great merchant instead of a builder to create, and the great merchant is retired once the corporation is created. Corporations can only be built on top of industry improvements. Corporations grant double the industry bonus for the appropriate resource to their home city. Okay. So we will want that eventually, but right now, this is a good one for us. The trade route's getting more gold. This is a good one for us to use for this purpose. But eventually we do want to get us a merchant to put a corporation over here to get plus 50% gold apparently. I would get flip Bandar Brunei. Oh, and we lost Venice and Nalanda. I guess we'll grab Venice back and we'll hold off on Bandar Brunei. I need more builders. Let's just keep pumping out builders here for a little bit. A lot of gold coming in, but we have potential for a lot more. All right, we could go ahead and get your industrial zone down. Still never got your Saguba, though. So probably a good idea to get that first.
The day we stop exploring is the day we commit ourselves to live.
Alright, March of Republic, yes. I guess we'll just grab the unit maintenance just to get a little bit more gold. It's not much though. Another envoy. This could come in handy right now. You get another build up there to do some chopping. All right, so this gets us our second marble. Means we can get an industry. It'll probably be over there. So we'll need to get another marble set up before we can do that though. So I'll buy out from you. Alright, shrine's done here. We do want your Saguba. Not doing very good on the era score side of things, just kind of focusing on other stuff right now. Ah, we lost the Encore watts. Not a big deal. Maybe we can get Petra. Just don't really want Petra here, though. It'd help a little bit, I suppose. Stick Petra over here and just get it. We'll have a couple mines, right? Well, I guess we could flip that to you. And technically, that would be yours. It's not amazing over here, but I'd really rather wait if we can. It's a little bit greedy. Probably will blow up. Get us another settler out of here. Alright, you're at 7 pop. You're not losing pop. You're at 7 pop. You're fine. Let's get you over to Nioro. Alright, 3 envoys helps us flip Bandar Brunei. Only 5 away from the Golden Age. Alright, so we want this to be a quarry. So that we can flip this one over here to be a government thingamajigger. Let's come buy another builder out of here. You can go over there and flip that to an industry. Hey, we're potentially going to flip this to us, I guess. Apparently we are. Do I want a city down there? Maybe I do. No luxuries, though. Actually, I don't know where I'm going to put your little setup. It's kind of going to be off on your own. I mean, in retrospect, maybe I should have flipped this guy to do that, but that's going to mess this guy up. Unless we have another spot for another city. No, we just don't have another spot for another city over here. This one's fine. This one's only got one holy site, which is the problem. But it might be better to do a triangle here. Or a diamond here just to get something somewhat okay up there. Yeah, I think that's better. Because otherwise this one will be by itself completely. At least this one's helping something. Yeah, I think that's fair. So we'll do... that'll work. Yeah, moving this over there would have been the ideal move after I figured out this city was going to be there, but that's okay. All right, you're going to move up to, I think, there. I mean, buying land units with faith, considering how much faith we have, means at any point in time, if we want to go to war, we can just buy tons of units. Guess an aqueduct, industrial zone, and 2 mines might not be bad. Get the library first. I mean, sure, we'll keep it. We're only 3 points away from Golden Age. I mean, you're kind of just out here. Could just build a harbor, just to have a harbor. I mean, you'd still need a Saguba at some point. Maybe a harbor here and a Saguba there. Yeah, let's just get us a harbor. Technically, this guy could do a harbor as well. I mean, we haven't found half the people in the world.
Is to make all men talk. I conclude then this point touching upon the power of kings with the
I don't know where I want you. I want to see any other good luxuries nearby. There's a luxury there that we can buy out to real quick before don't stop thinking about it. That'll be good. A little bit of furs doesn't hurt. I mean, somewhere over here, I guess we'll put a couple more cities. Alright, probably should just grab this unless we can get a great scientist. Not yet. Go ahead and get us another merchant. This is a perfect merchant to hold on to build a corporation. So, yes. And I think that gets us enough for Golden Age. Nice. Let's just get education. We know we can build some universities here soon. Guess we get some alliances. I mean, for lack of anything else. He might not be the best research person, but at least it's going to help us a little bit. Still like to get you to 10 pops so we can build your last district that we care about down, but that'll have to come in time.
It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought.
Monument done up here. Let's get a holy site down. What can I do with you? Alright, so you're the one we don't care about. We're going to keep you, so just sleep. We'll turn you into a corporation at some point. Alright, we can probably move you over to there to get set up for the corporation. Alright, so you can remove that improvement. Put a few farms around here, I suppose. Oh, did we ever... We never actually set up this mine. Let's get us another builder. You can go up there after you get done. Wait, I'm confused. Marble? Marble. Why can't we not? Oh, the city already has one. It has to be Niani. Oh, okay. Well, that means Niani won't be able to do the olives as well. Gotcha. Can we flip? Once we've got it set up, can we flip it? Doesn't look like we can. So, yeah, Niani has to be this, and then this one's going to have to be the olives then. Just, that's the only options we have. Unless I put the marble over here somewhere. Not a terrible idea, I suppose. All right, let's get this back then. And we'll do the marble over here. Just give it to you. And then you can come hook up the olives. Yes. Hey, we got a golden age.
I saw a bank that said 20.
All right, so we actually could just flip the button. Okay, that's good. Wasn't sure if that was the case or not. Start getting banks out. Best person for Petra might be you. Honestly, do we just buy banks? Yeah, we just buy the banks. Where we can, that is.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
Market's done here. Housing's not great. Let's go ahead and get you your granary. All right, what else we got?
What can be labeled, packaged? What gunpowder did...
Might as well get some universities out while we're kind of floating about. I want to get you another bank here. Actually, bank should come here first. Get you an aqueduct and then industrial zone. So let's do that. Oh, we already have two improved all. Oh yeah, because this is the second one. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that one in just a moment. Shrine's down here. We definitely want to get your industrial zone. Eventually your campus as well, though. Probably campus first. It's actually a +4 over here, really. Oh yeah, I see all the mountains now. Then never mind, that looks better. And we can put your campus there, that's fine. I'd like to get this industry set up before I end the stream. We're technically at time. So we'll move this guy over here, get this industry set up. All will be good.
Don't judge
Wait, how do we lose pop? Thought you protect. Did I not grab the protection thing? Did I pivot off of that before I got you all the way? No, we got reinforced materials. Huh. I guess just the districts can't be damaged, but we can still lose pop. Alright, fair enough. I didn't think about that. Alright, we're going to put an industry thingamajigger over there. A lot of cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gonna have at least 12. Maybe a couple more over here. Who knows? Would not surprise me if we get up to like 1,000 gold per turn very soon. Why are you mad at me? Just trading stuff, my friend. Only content. We need to get some entertainment complexes down soon. I mean, we could take over Montezuma at this point if we wanted to. He's past his age of strength and we could start popping out units like crazy. We stuck? Is the game telling me that I need to quit while I'm ahead? We might be stuck. Doesn't happen very often, but... I think we're stuck. Alright, let me load... Oh, we can't load the day game. Okay, this is fun. Well, I'm over here. I think I'll remember next time to put the industry there. I guess I'm going to go to put a cut in there then. We're at time anyway, and the game says goodbye. So I'm going to have to probably load a autosave because I'm going to have to force quit here in a moment. But that's okay. We've made some good progress. Doing all right. Got an extra city over here that we didn't care about, but it's there. Really playing up around the desert here, though. Really taking advantage of a lot of desert style stuff, which should help us get lots of gold coming in once we really settle in. Once I get done doing internal trade routes for food, we can really escalate the gold quite a bit, I think. So we shall see. But yeah, I think I'm having fun. Corporations, monopolies. It's interesting. I didn't exactly understand how it worked, but now I get it a little bit, I suppose. So definitely new and definitely different. I'm glad we have the gems for the gold. If we didn't have that, I'd be really sad if all we had was production stuff. So anyway, I do appreciate everybody coming out. My next live stream will be Monday, playing some Football Manager, followed by next Wednesday, some more Farming Simulator or a Lumber Simulator, depending on how you look at it. And then finally, we'll be back at Civ 6 next Saturday. So I do appreciate everybody watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye.